Hey friends, it's Natalie and it's time for another acrylic stash bust with my friends Jennifer, Nicole, and Jessica. I have some acrylic pieces and wood grain pieces up there. I have this Heidi Swap Honey Spice paper pad that I picked up at a clearance store the other day. And I'm doing another cherry challenge. I did a video yesterday of a cherry challenge over on the message boards, and I picked another one today. It is a then and now challenge. So you see a picture of me with my little brother and a picture of Heath with my brother's son, Wally. Heath is about the same age difference from Wally as I was from my brother Aaron. So I thought it would be fun to do a comparison between those of, I had that picture of Heath holding Wally. And so I was like, I know I have a picture of me holding Aaron when he was about that same age. So I thought that would be fun. I did print them in black and white. That photo of me and Aaron was a Christmas photo and the colors just wouldn't jive. So black and white it is. So I picked that cute little, camera paper as the background, and then I wanted to add some color, but I am bringing it up with this solid cardstock. I really want to use the smiley face emoji acrylic because Heath has smiley faces on his shirt, but honestly the vibe wasn't there for smileys, and so I do end up not using that. I use the plant, and I'm gonna do a punny title. My husband cut that out from his XM machine. I don't know what it's called. It's a laser machine and out of black acrylic. And so the title is going to say Aloe to my little friend, because we're both holding our little friends. I love that baby so much. I was his little mama and still am kind of. And Heath loves Wally so much. We all do. And so it's just cute. They're our little friends, right? So I'm going to stamp some of the title with my Heidi Swap alphas. So I have the Adventure alphas and I have the solid and the outline. So I thought that would be fun. So I'm going to practice first to make sure I can fit it onto that card that I pulled out. So I start inking them up. I'm going to use fossilized amber for the solid letter, and then I'm going to outline them with that nice copper metallic ink, and then it will kind of go with the other cardstock pieces that I pulled out. This is a series I do with my friends Nicole and Jennifer and Jessica, and we're kind of trying to bust through our acrylic stash, which honestly I've done a pretty good job of, and so I don't know how much acrylic I actually have left. So maybe I'll have to have Eric make me some more, right? So I can have more to do the series with. But so now I'm going to commit, and I'm going to start stamping on the little cardstock card, and that was actually from one of the Heidi Swap lines. She likes to use that copper color a lot in her lines, so I'm not sure which one it's from, but a lot of her lines go really well together. So I pulled that out of my stash and to use as like a journaling card or a title card there, and along with a few other pieces as well. And I won't make you watch me do all of this. So I stamp all of the fossilized amber solid pieces first, and then I go back through to stamp the outline pieces. So that says to my little friend. I'm going to put say on that card right there. And so the whole title will be say aloe to my little friend. And the word aloe I cut out with my Jeff Alpha dies from Pink Fresh Studio. Some of my favorites. So I'm really happy with that really punny title. And it works so well with the little acrylic piece. So it all came together nicely. I'm going to be entering this into the challenge on the message board at Cherry on Top. I will link down below if you would like to play along as well. I'm not sure. Some of them are for just the month of January, and some of them are for 2 months at a time. So you have plenty of time to play along. I posted a video yesterday of a cherry challenge YouTube collab I'm doing with other friends, and so there were so many good challenges that I wanted to do more. So I like it. It inspired me to scrap this photo, and it's not just like, just another scrapbook page of another photo that I thought was cool. It was a kind of a story to tell. Like the age difference between me and my brother is the same as the age difference between his son and my son, and it's just cool. So I put the Heidi's Swap stamps don't come with the stamp sleeves anymore, which I find a little annoying. So I just slid the Adventure outline stamp into the back side of my other one, because I knew that those little stamps were going to fall off and get lost if I didn't contain it, and I don't have stamp folders that are that size, but you can double up in case you're wondering. So I'm just going to rough up the edges of all the pattern papers and ink them up. What color ink do I use? Black. I'm going with black. Just be careful when you're inking up your edges. Let them dry for a little bit, because if you do kind of set them on top of one another, or if you happen to set them on top of your photo, if they're not dry, they will transfer ink to whatever you set them on top of. So, I'm going to go in with a little bit of the metallic ink as well over the edges of this solid cardstock. And now we're going to commit and stick it down. This is kind of a design I've done before with this wonky like half page in the middle of the page kind of torn down, and that's a good go-to design. I like it. It's interesting, and it is able to get multiple patterns on a page and not like look like too much. So I backed the photos into my cardstock. The acrylic pieces had little holes at the top, as though they were maybe going to be sun catchers or something. So I just decided to use those holes and tie some ribbon into it, and I made a couple bows. So I had 2 of them, and so I couldn't really decide if I wanted to use both, but I did pull out both of them, and I am going to use both of them. And those, to be honest with you, I do not have an aloe plant. I have a lot of plants, but I don't have aloe. So I'm not absolutely sure if that's what aloe looks like, but I do believe it is, as a type of succulent, I think. But if not, just pretend, and you can pretend and it says aloe and you can go with it, right? So I'm going to commit to sticking down the photos. I'm going to overlap them a little bit and kind of glue everything down. I am going to use some Nuvo adhesive to glue down those acrylic pieces. It's pretty good at sticking them down. And I'm just going to overlap the photos there. And I kind of like everything touching to help it be cohesive on the page. So all of my title bits will kind of touch the photos and touch each of the letters as well. Just trying to organize it all before I stick it all down to make sure that it all fits really nicely. And I love those Jeff Alphas because they have the outline in the inside as well. I'm also going to link down below to my other friends that are playing along with the Acrylic Stash Bus Challenge. I think today it's Nicole and Jennifer. And go give Jennifer some love for sure, because she's just been trying to build up her YouTube channel. She started making new videos, so that's cool. I think she might be on Instagram, but I'll put her YouTube channel down below as well, because even if she doesn't have a video today, she has other videos, so check them out. There I am using my Nuvo adhesive on the back side of that acrylic piece, and I just use my stamping bug to kind of hold it down to glue dry. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of journaling here on another card that matches the one that I stamped the word say. I actually think that those cards are from One Canoe too, but the colors were so perfect with this Honey and Spice collection by Heidi Swap that I just pulled them out of my stash as well. I miss One Canoe too. That was a good company. Short-lived though. Sorry if you hear that sound. That's Belle. She wanted to join me where I'm sitting. And we're about to call it a layout. I just added more ribbons to the other tags that had holes in them, which is a lot. I have a lot of ribbons going on this page today. And I think that we're almost done. Oh, this is a Kaiser Craft collection, but it had little plants in it. So I decided to pull out a couple of more little plants to add like a green color around and just kind of mimic the acrylic plants that I have there. And we're going to call it a layout. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out the links down below. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye, y'all.